All right, let's get started.
Pokimane has been in the news a lot in recent months. One of the top 10 streamers on Twitch, and by a landslide, the biggest female streamer on the platform. Probably one of the most criticized content creators at the moment. There's many aspects.
I feel like people hated her, and then people stopped hating her, and then some people who hated her just like kept hating her, and then just stopped caring, and then she's just fine right now. Is that accurate?
This topic. There's the excessive copyright claiming, the mustering of an army of so-called simps to go on the offense for her, the seemingly delusional statements, and many more nuances that add up to paint a picture that has drawn a lot of backlash against her on YouTube. But what started with Pokimane seems to have reached a boiling point, where Twitch streamers and YouTube creators are now at war over the definition of what transformative content actually is.
I love how this was uploaded a year ago and she just got banned now. She's not the only person who's like doing that, but it's just funny.
What we're seeing unfold right now actually started a couple of years ago. And although the term simp wasn't established back then, the concept behind...
When did the word simp become a thing? When did simp become a word? 1985. US rapper Too Short used it in his 1985 hit, Pimpology.
One incident that got quite a lot of traction in 2018 was when Keemstar called out a Twitch streamer called Sniper Wolf for photoshopping her pictures.
Wait, she was a Twitch streamer? I thought she was a YouTuber primarily.
One of her fans came to her defense, and Keemstar quote-tweeted him with a joke saying, "Alexa, what is a virgin?" Now, what justified this joke was the fact that the guy was in his 30s, and his own pinned tweet, the dude was hardcore simping for Sniper Wolf. Pokimane, however, didn't think this was funny, and she started a public argument with Keemstar over Twitter, which for a lot of people came across as disingenuous and condescending.
So, again, Keem, do better. Have a good day.
Later,
I feel like the way she talks sometimes is just like the way she says stuff. It's like why do you say it like that?
A YouTuber by the name of Boblax took all of the tweets, all the videos, all the back and forth between Pokimane and Keemstar and compiled them into one video in chronological order, forming a sort of time capsule to document the argument. Pokimane, however, didn't want it to be documented, so she decided to copyright claim the video. She still stood behind her decision while disingenuously apologizing to escape the backlash.
You know which
song? I was legally within my right to take down the video.
That's a cool effect.
As a content creator, it wasn't something that I should have done because, I mean, at the end of the day, those were tweets that me and Keem made publicly and videos that we made publicly, so I totally apologize for that.
Sometime later, during a podcast, Pokimane expanded on this topic, and even from the way she talks...
Is she wearing a Friends sweatshirt?
She seems to only be sorry because she got called out, and not at all for the action itself. So we already see a pattern of disregard for content etiquette on Pokimane's end, but as time went on, this issue appeared...
Yeah, but we don't... Jesus Christ. We don't even know how many, like, videos she copyrighted. Like, there's probably a billion videos of people talking shit about her, including this one, right? Gotcha. Karen...
Now, I have to make one thing clear, which is that copyright claiming in itself is not the problem. Sometimes I believe it's justified. After all, the purpose of the system is to protect original content. But more often than not, copyright claiming on YouTube is used as censorship. And for Pokimane, this seems to be the case a lot of the time.
PewDiePie calls out Pokimane for copy striking smaller YouTube channels. Does she copyright more than one? Are they taking... Like, I feel like there's a lot more information you need here, you know?
Silencing her critics and taking down videos left and right, she's proven to be not just thin-skinned, but also to seemingly take pride in this behavior. I mean, in this video, she actually talks to this dude live on Twitch as she's preparing to copyright claim him.
Wow, I'm so sorry that it takes you a lot of time to steal other people's content. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, no.
And put it together. I'm so sorry that it takes you so much time to go to the top clips on Fortnite and then just right-click and save all of them as, and then just, like, put them all into Premiere and then just, like, export it. I'm so sorry.
I personally don't think copywriting channels is useful. People can copyright strike for content that's literally exactly the same, so if that's what she's doing, I don't see how that's a bad thing.
Despite her apology in 2019 for all the copyright drama, a year later, not only did she do it again, but this time she riled up her entire audience to attack on her behalf.
These visuals are great.
People like this stop
is if people like me and my community give them feedback that this is not an okay thing to do.
Why?
I attack them,
Why is it
but
so?
I hit a little dislike and I say, this not cool. And you guys, that's just how I am with content. I love something, I say good one. And I hit it with a like. And if you think something is not okay and you want to see less of it, you also have to give feedback, because that's how YouTubers work. If they're not going to work off of morals, they're going to work off of
Money.
dislikes and comments and whatever.
Yeah, just give them feedback is what sending a hate train on somebody is called nowadays. A female creator in a landscape known for being built on male
This is so messed up. Hand lotion and shit. Like, oh, this is so
viewers
dumb.
donating money to people like her in exchange for a few seconds of being noticed, someone with that amount of intrinsic power over her male audience telling them en masse to go to somebody's video where he criticizes their queen.
I'm still confused. So in the beginning, it seemed like, okay, one video she did try to copyright strike where someone was criticizing her. That was pretty dumb. And then she said, like, I'm sorry, whatever. But we don't know if these other videos are people that are just copy pasting her content, which is what the copyright system is for, or they're just criticizing her. Those are two different things.
What happened next is that It's a Gundam, the YouTuber who made the video, lost a major sponsor that he had lined up. I didn't get a chance to make a video on this at that time, but the whole thing, in my opinion, was just scummy. It shows a condescending side of Pokimane and a meme-like Karen-ish entitlement that crossed.
What? Is this supposed to show that Karens look like this? And she was like wearing a wig or something? It's so weird. I think this guy is just mad that Pokimane didn't read his $500 donation.
And ever since this incident happened in May, Pokimane has been under continuous scrutiny on YouTube, to the point where just recently
What is this? Hi friends, since quarantine began, it's been hard for me to find the same joys and motivation for making content. The things I look forward to the most, like visiting my family, traveling, going to conventions, and meeting some of you, aren't possible right now. This has led me to feeling burnt out for quite some time. I've been planning to take a month off. I recognize that I'm very lucky to be able to work during a pandemic. However, I still need to do what's best for my mental health. I haven't taken a month off since I graduated from high school over 6 years ago. Damn. I feel long overdue for this, whatever. I want to be happy and excited to make content. I'm looking forward to coming back. This is just a message. Disconnect from social media, go outside, pick up a new hobby, and hang in there.
Decided to take a step back from the internet for a month, but the snowball effect that started with her continued to roll on down even in her absence.
Okay. I don't know what was bad about that, but okay.
The one argument that Pokimane never seemed to own up to was that while she was complaining over people making videos on her that she thought weren't transformative enough, over on Twitch, her live content consists
so that's the thing. Is she getting rid of videos that are people criticizing her? That's actual transformative content that's legal and all this stuff? Or is it literally copy and paste content? That's what I want to know.
a lot of just watching videos, giving mild reactions,
Show us
and
your
just sitting
toes.
there, oftentimes eating or not even looking at the screen. And this seems to have sparked a huge debate over
Wait, what do you say?
or
It does seem very hypocritical if people copyright strike people who are reacting to their content when they themselves are reacting to content. So I don't know.
eating or not even looking at the screen. And this seems to have sparked a huge debate over what's considered transformative.
I think Angel
on YouTube
or
versus
God
on
sent that the other
This
day,
is
right?
the most frustrating thing because I'm a React Andy myself.
Yeah, I do respect Hassan for this. Like how he just lets people make content off of him. Like, and he doesn't do it. He doesn't copyright strike anything. So.
YouTubers literally sit around, okay, and they make one video. They make one video a month and get like Patreon money, and then they cash out with like a 6-figure check, and then they turn around and on streamers who literally go live for 6 to 8 hours every day.
That's not what I thought I was going to be saying.
Of course there's going to be dead space in between, you stupid. This shit genuinely tilts me, dude.
Okay, so let's think about this for a second. Because, by the way, I'm one of those channels that uploads once a month. Twice, tops. Sure, that's 2 days of content in a 30-day month. But you know what I do the rest of 28 days? I put in hundreds of...
This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Why would you try to create like a rift between YouTube and Twitch? Yeah, he just sounds like very salty. Yeah, it's a very weird video.
Here's the downside to that. I could be working on a video for 2 weeks straight, I put it up on YouTube, and guess what? If it's demonetized, that's 2 weeks of full-time work that goes completely unpaid. And I'm not talking hypothetically here either. My last 2 videos were demonetized for, and I quote, discussions of modern acts of terror, events resulting in catastrophic loss of life, or
Yeah, YouTube does have a lot of problems to watch.
I mean, all I did was talk about Shane Dawson and Dr. Disrespect. As far as I know, neither of them have anything to do with terrorism or
Ambitious
catastrophic events. And by the way, appealing the decision not only doesn't solve it most of the time, but it also may prompt a manual age gating, considerably.
Like, this is understandable to bring up, but this is such a weird place to put in. Like, why would you talk about this in the middle of a video trashing Twitch?
Limiting the discovery of your video, you know, just to kick you in the nuts while you're down. Because why the hell not? Twitch streamers may well spend hours every day live streaming, but while I'm working my ass off for free, crossing my fingers not to piss off the chimps with the red button that can make my video vanish off of everybody's feed, these dudes get a steady income from subscription revenue and donations.
99% of Twitch streamers don't get a steady income. 99% of YouTubers probably don't either. It's like the rich arguing with the rich. Like, calm down, okay?
I think. He goes, while I'm sitting here lazily writing, recording, and editing videos, I'll be sure to take time out of my day to think of all the streamers doing the real work of eating while watching videos. Following that up with streaming, I think is more difficult to do well than people appreciate, but almost all of the work that goes into a video is unseen. At the end,
that's true. That is very true. I will say, though, I feel like I could be wrong, but it seems like the biggest Twitch streamers don't have a lot of work that's put into their Twitch streams. But I think a lot of smaller streamers surprisingly do.
At the end of the day, both mediums have their advantages as well as challenges and obstacles.
After that, he says, is ignorance.
Career path on this planet. As someone who doesn't have a lot of experience with live streaming, but rather with making animated content on YouTube, I realize I may be somewhat biased. So
okay. He at least he says it like at the last minute of the video.
Like,
comment,
and subscribe.
I'm still confused.